Hey basketball players, my name is Alan from Al's Basketball Training, and today I'm going to talk to you about some of my top 5 unstoppable moves for guards in basketball. So let's just get down to it. Okay, so this first move, what you're going to be doing is dribbling up towards your defender, you right now being my defender. And I'm going to be dribbling up to you. Now, this is what we call a killer crossover, is when you fake a crossover in one direction, you cross it back over, and then you go back in that left direction that you were heading for in the first place. So the idea behind this is when you cross over that ball, it's going to make your defender think that you're going to be going in that right direction, especially if you can get this crossover to be super wide, and then you cross it back over. It's going to allow your defender to take a step or two over in that direction that you're faking in. It's going to allow you to go back in the same direction now that you came in, and it's opened up a lane for you to be able to drive or take a shot. So basically what you're going to be doing here is you're going to be setting it up, and I always like to set it up with what I call a stall dribble, almost like a hesitation. So you're going to be dribbling up, crossover, and back. Now I got that crossover a bit too high. What you want to do is do a little bit of a stall dribble, crossover wider, there we go, just like that. And how I was able to do that was to dribble this ball just a bit higher, stall on my left foot, so I'm able to dribble a bit higher and then cross. And you notice that I'm taking a step in the direction that I'm faking that I'm going in. And then I'm crossing it back over to go into that left direction that I was starting in. So we're gonna go just like that. It's a great move to use, and this is a move that you can do either in the full court, in full court pressure, but it is really meant to be in the half court when you're trying to score on your defender. Now, when you're doing this move, you don't want to be this far away that you are from me right now. You want to be a bit closer, roughly right about here, maybe 2 feet from your defender, and then you want to do that stall dribble, fake, and then come back over. Now, the second move I'm going to talk to you about is the spin dribble. Now, alone, the spin dribble is really good. It helps a lot of players like Pascal Siakam and many other players in the NBA. This can also help you, but we're going to add a few more things to it. So, to do the spin dribble, just to start off, you're going to be dribbling in one direction, and then you're going to plant that inside foot. You're then going to spin off of that foot. You're going to leave the ball so that your left hand can pick up the ball and dribble. So, a little bit quicker, you're going to plant that inside foot, leave the ball, and then spin. Now, to do even quicker, plant, go, just like that. So that's the speed that if you've never done a spin dribble before, that's the speed that you should be going at. Now, to practice the spin dribble, if you've never done it before, leave the ball, pick it up with the left hand, and spin. Now, going from there, a spin dribble, how can it help you score on your defender? Now, what you can do is spin, start heading 1 to 2 dribbles into that left direction that you were heading to before, and then you can take a step back and take a shot. That's just one option. Now, you can even add on to it even more, where if you're getting closer to the post, you can go dribble in towards your defender, spin dribble, fake, and then go up, the up and under, which is another move that I'm going to be showing you later on in this video. Okay, so now in this third move that I'm going to be showing you today, this third move, you're going to be dribbling in a certain direction. So right now I'm going to be dribbling in my left direction. What we're going to do now is, let's say the defender is getting just a bit too tight for me where I want to create space. How we're going to do this is very simple. We're just going to be dribbling in that direction, then we're going to take 1 to 2 dribbles back. Now, his momentum is still taking him in that direction you were initially going in. So he's going to need to stop his momentum and now continue to put pressure on you. So he's going to be coming back this way. He's changed his momentum once now, and we're going to make him change it twice. So what we're going to be doing here is dribbling in this direction, doing the reverse dribble, crossing over and then going back in the opposite direction than where we started. By changing momentum of your defender, it's going to create yourself a lot of space to operate in. Okay, so now this fourth move is a move that I really like to do when I went down to the States many, many years ago. And that is reverse through the legs, dribbling until you see an opening that your defender gives you. And what I mean by that is when you're doing a reverse dribble, when you're going through your legs like that, and you should be a lot lower than I am right now. When you're reverse dribbling like that, usually only takes 1, 2, and maybe even sometimes 3 dribbles for the defender to relax and get down on his heels. And as soon as he does that, you have 2 options. You can jack up a shot, or you can drive right or left, depending on whatever hand you got the ball in. So if you're reverse dribbling and you just seen him go down on his heels, reverse, 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 and then you can drive on him, then this is a very deadly move. But if you don't have a lazy defender, then this move doesn't work as much. However, we've seen many NBA players use this move, reverse through the legs until their defender says, I'm not guarding you out there. And if you're a good shooter, you can jack up a shot, or if you're quicker than your defender, you can drive on him to the rim. Okay, so now this fifth move, this fifth unstoppable basketball move for guards is the up and under. Now, I know what a lot of you are saying. The up and under is usually only used in the low post for bigger players to score on other giants. However, this is not the case. This is a move that I used when I played center way back in high school, and this is a move that I used down in the States when I had a 7'1" guy guarding me at the point. They switched off. They shouldn't have switched off, and I made him jump. Now, what you're going to notice is if you've got a taller defender on you, they're going to be more wanting to block your shot than to play defense properly. And you can take advantage of this by using this move. So in this move, if you're at the point and you've got a taller defender on you, or just a defender who likes to jump to try and block shots, you can now take him to the mid-range area somewhere between the low block and the 3-point line. And what you're going to be doing here is just driving to that spot. Once you get here, you're going to plant that right foot. You're going to take a shot fake. If he goes in the air, you're allowed to take now 1 step forward and take that shot. This is a great shot to take in game because now your momentum is also taking you towards the basket, where if you miss the shot, you're going to have a higher possibility or higher probability of getting your offensive rebound and going back up. Now, I hope that this video has helped you become a better basketball player, and I hope that it helps you score more as a guard. If it has, type in a comment below. I would love to hear from you, and I'll see you guys again tomorrow for another Twice a Day basketball video.